Hey YouTubers, this is EMDSD14R and this is New Trains Part 27. Yes, finally, New Trains Part 27. It has been made. I know a lot of you have been wondering why I haven't made one in a long time, and I know you guys have been wanting me to make one. Sorry for the delay, you know, other things came up, but not only because of that, but I didn't have enough equipment to actually show a New Trains installment, and maybe I could have made too many installments, but I like to get a large number of equipment accumulated before I actually start making the next installment. And it took me a while because I had to get things over a period of several weeks, or about over a month I should say. Some of the trains that you'll see in this video I got maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. Others you'll see I got maybe oh, I don't know, maybe 3 months ago, because I've been holding on to them that long. But let's start with the Amtrak equipment, because that's probably what you guys wanted to get to see first. I got these from Nicholas Smith Trains, like usual. Great store, great people, awesome store. Now, matter of fact, on August the 28th and the 29th, they actually had a open tent sale, and I was able to get some stuff from there that day. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I picked up this Bud baggage car on the 29th, on the 29th, which was a Saturday, and so I decided to get this one. It's not the Proto series, it's just the regular Walthers series. It doesn't have the real metal finish paint, but that's okay. Anytime I see a baggage car that's in phase 4 or any phase 4 and it's on sale, which this was price was pretty good on this one, I snatched it up. And then this is from the new Walthers train line series. This is the 10-6 sleeper in the phase 3. This was also on sale. I actually added Katie long shank whisker couplers to it, and they're body mounted, just like I did on my other two Walthers train line cars, or mainline cars I should say. Now this is the train line series, if I'm getting it correct, but here's the here's the other Walthers series. This is not the Proto, but it's the higher quality of this. Now if you look at the two, this is also a 10-6 sleeper. This is a 10-6 sleeper in the phase 4, but the funny thing is it says dorm lounge, which is interesting. But if you look at these two sleepers, let me get my little whatchamacallit, I need to get one of these. So now if you look here, this one has been de-skirted. If you look here, so look closely right there, this one was de-skirted. Not only that, but look at the door here. This door is plain. Now look at this car. This one actually has the skirt right here. And look at the door. There's actually, oh, come on camera, there's actually lines in the door. Not sure if you're seeing that because my camera is acting a little funny right now, but yeah, they're both the same. And not only that, but the top here, they're different here as well. So that's pretty interesting how Walthers is doing that. They're both Bud cars, but they're both different. So this probably might have been a Penzi, or this might have been a Penzi. Who knows the history? I mean, everything is different. The doors are different. Even the doors are different between the two cars. So that's got a square door. That door is rounded. And of course, because this is the Walthers train line series, or mainline series, that's what it, let me get the name right. Hold on. Mainline. It's mainline, guys, not train line. The mainline, the difference between the mainline series and the regular series is those features I just pointed out right there. But then also you don't get the marker lights, and the diaphragms are also different. Not sure if you can see that, but there's like a little teeny lip up here on the diaphragm that's not on this car. So that's another feature. And then I got another slumber coach, or slumber, well, they call it a slumber coach, but it's a sleeper. This one's in phase 3. I went back to get the other one that was in the back shelf, but I think somebody bought it, so I was a little disappointed about that, because I wanted to get 2 of these in phase 3. So I think I have 6 or 8 Amtrak sleepers right now, but I'm not too sure. But in any case, yeah, I'm glad I got another one of these. I have the decals for them, or for all of them, so I will be making up one of my many Amtrak trains. I can actually make the Silver Star, the Crescent, the Silver Meteor, and a couple other Amtrak trains that use sleepers. So yeah, that's cool. And this I've had for years, but this is my... You guys have probably seen in my previous videos, I have a Walthers Great Dome. Well, this is the Bachmann Great Dome. Now, this is from the very first... I think this is from the 90s run of the Bachmann Great Domes. I've had this car since I was a little kid, and this is the first time it's ever been back on the layout. It's got Katy Longshank couplers on it. It's got metal wheels, but I need to add 2 more because it only has 4 and it needs 6. So, but I had all the parts for it because it was disassembled in my tool bin over there, and thank God I had all the parts for it, so I was able to get this up and running. So now I got 2 Walthers Great Dome cars in my 2 Great Dome cars, 1 Bachmann, 1 Walthers. Sorry. Also, I picked this up from Nicholas Smith. It's a Moto Art Volvo truck, and I had to get it because it's nice. Still haven't taken it out of the box. Probably not going to do that anytime soon because I just think it's too nice to take out of the box. I would like to put it with my other trucks on the layout, but I'm not going to do that just yet. And at the same time I got that, this was sitting on one of the shelves, or sitting on the glass case at Nicholas Smith for months, and I kept picking it up, putting it back, picking it up, putting it back. I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea about the history of these rainbow cars from Ryco. I looked on eBay, and there's actually 6 additional cars that go with this. This is actually one of the center sets. The other ones are, I think there's an orange one, a red one, a yellow one. I think there's a pink one too. But that's the number right there. So I need to get the other 3 sets, but obviously I can't. I found this in Nicholas Smith, and I already tested them out, and they run great. I still need to get knuckle couplers for them, but I like the European couplers on them because they actually have close coupling features. So I'm going to leave them on and then get a European engine to tow them around. But I have no idea. And another thing is, why do they have the windows just plain plastic like that? Why aren't they just regular glass? Like, because I looked on eBay and online, and every single car in this series, the windows are exactly the same. I don't know why they did that. I was thinking about buying more cars of the same type that have clear windows and putting clear windows in these, but I have been having a hard time finding them. So if I can just get the windows for them, I'll change them out. But if not, that's fine. And then now we're getting into the freight cars. So let me pull this around. I've been finding a lot of good stuff lately, so this one's going to be a pretty long video. Yet again, as always, I find another clamshell coil car at Nicholas Smith Trains. This one is actually an AMH model, so you have Bachmann, IHC, AMH, and Lionel. They made all the same cars, and they used all the same molds for this particular car. I guess over the years they sold the molds, like AMH sold the mold to Lionel or however it went around, and then Bachmann got a hold of it. But I have every company that pretty much made the coil car now, the clamshell coil car, which is really cool. I put Kato roller bearing trucks on it, Katy whisker couplers. Now if you're looking at these, You're gonna be like, wow, you actually got these. Well, I've been looking for these cars for years. These are actually airflow hoppers, or airflow hoppers, if that's what the correct name is. Center flow. They're center flow hoppers. I actually have one of these on a Pentrix tape. It's called Today's Main Railroads, and one of them was being switched out by the Main Central RS11, and it was gray. I think it was two cars behind the locomotive. But anyway, ever since I saw that as a kid, I always wanted to have one of those cars, and Nicholas Smith had two of them. This is Cargill grain, and then this is Shell chemical plastics. There's a guy on Facebook that actually has one of these cars. He basically took all the cast on details and made all the railings, all the piping out of brass and copper. That's really impressive. I'm not going to do that though. I did find out that there was a problem with the cars. I thought it was actually one car, but it's actually both. On one end, the bolster was actually lower than on one end of the car. So one end of the car was the correct height, and the other end of the car was not the correct height. And it turns out that that was the same problem on both cars, and I think it was a problem more than likely with the mold that they had, because it's one thing if it was just one car, but having the same issue on two cars, it had to be a mold thing. So I had to actually shim up one end on each car with styrene. I actually had to super glue that on there and then drill out the hole so that the cars would be the correct height on each end of the train. Next car is a Sioux Line 4-bay hopper. That's from Riverosi. I actually got this months ago. It's got Kato roller bearing trucks on it, Katie Whisker couplers. Anytime I find Sioux Line, of course I have to snatch it up. The next car is actually a refrigerator car. It's Northern Pacific. It's actually in it's an Athearn model. It's in great shape, no broken railings or anything. I added the couplers to it, and the Kato roller bearing trucks. And this car here is a Milwaukee Road ribside boxcar. Now Nicholas Smith had two of these. One was missing the door. When I went back to get both of them, someone bought the car with the missing door and left this one. I don't know why they wanted the car with the missing door. Maybe they wanted to change the doors on it, but I got the one with both doors. I put the roller bearing trucks on it. I had to put undershank couplers on it because the trucks that it originally had were higher, or made the car taller. So putting the Kato trucks actually changed the height, so I had to put undershank couplers on them. And then this is I believe this is what is this? Protopower West cement hopper kit. That's custom painted and weathered. It's the Birchfield and Westridge. Never heard of that railroad. Not even sure if it existed. Didn't even do any research on it. But I bought the car because of how it looked and everything, and plus it was dirt cheap. And I put Walthers metal wheels on it, and that's pretty much it. And the scale, well, one coupler's a scale, the other one's not, but that's okay. And then this is another Athearn boxcar. This is the Evergreen. I put the Katie couplers on it. Didn't change the trucks, I just put metal wheels on it. If I like the trucks on there and there's not a problem, I leave them on. If there is, I just change them to Kato trucks, because that's the ones I've been favoring right now because they're the best rolling, and they got the rotating bearing caps, which is nice. So yeah, so I got this one and did the work on that. And then finally, I got this Accurail gondola car. It's an Amtrak car, and it's been weathered, as you guys can see. Let me get out the light so you guys can actually see that. And my camera's autofocus is messing up again, so I gotta wait for that. There you go. So you guys can see they weathered. I had to put a weight in this end because for some reason this end likes to jump. Don't know why, but I actually have the same car in Sioux Line paint. I've had the Sioux Line car for years. I'm still doing work on the Sioux Line car. I need to change the trucks and wheels. More likely the wheels, but I put long shank couplers on it because I had to redo the whole frame, the whole plastic frame. So I just cut the stock ones off and put my own on there, because the ones that were on there was terrible, and I actually had to do some modification in here because of that. So I had to cut the weight and everything in that car. That was fun. Let me wait for this camera of mine. But yeah, that's what I've been up to, everybody. Didn't expect this video to run 15 minutes, but it did. But yeah, that's what I've been up to these past couple of months. Oh, and I actually finally got this car finished. It's a vinegar tank car. I had another one, and I found the doors for the hatches, so the hatches open on it, and you know, so I fixed that car, changed the trucks on it so it's lower now, and now it's got the correct freight car height for all my equipment. So yeah, but in any case, that's what I've been working on, and there will be more coming in like several weeks or several days. I'm not sure which yet. It all depends on when money comes in. So yeah, but I hope you guys enjoy this video. Again, I apologize for the delay with this video. I just needed to get enough equipment accumulated to actually make a video. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the New Trains Part 27. God bless y'all, and see you later.